Hey, my name is Jackie and I'm here at Maple Motors.
All right, guys, today's test drive, 1969 Chevy C-10 long bed. This one here, 3970010. It's got a 350 under the hood with power steering, no power brakes. And of course, she looks good. Large bed on this one, aftermarket interior. They changed the exhaust. Look how centered it is. Pretty cool, and a little different. 100 detailed pictures, financing and shipping is available. But for now, it's about that time.
Let's go for a ride.
Oh, yeah. All right, so before we take off on any test drive, we place bets. Do you think the horn works? I haven't tried it, so I don't know. Showing 34,000 miles on the dash. And it's really sharp in here. I like that it comes with a lot of old school paperwork and the original stuff. It's always cool when they leave them in there. Make sure that's shut all the way. We'll start it up. Good oil pressure. Engine temperature's coming up. Battery's charging. We probably need to stop and get some fuel, assuming that the gauge works. It might not. Wipers do work. A little slow there, aren't they? Blower motor. Anything? Now I'll keep an eye on that, because you know how this is. It can be slow and then just take off. Turn signal. Not popping up on either side. Tilt column. And the horn. What do you think? Nope, doesn't work. Let's hit the road, see how it runs and drives. All right, guys, big shout out to Jackie for the intro. He came up, he was a good fan of ours. I appreciate that. This is for you. We always leave you with an air horn if the horn don't work. Throw it down on the floor and let's get to rolling. Now, of course, guys, I go over any kind of flaws. So by the end of the video, you're gonna see any issue that I've seen. I noticed I had to add like just a small amount of power steering fluid. It was touching the stick, but it needed to be up just a little bit. I added it in there, and there's no noise coming from that pump now. So that one is good. But I tell you everything, so that was something I found already. And it's gonna be at the end of the video where you'll see that. I did the walk around first. We're pulling out doing the ride and drive now. Steering wheel's a little bit off, but it's also pulling to the left there. Just a little bit. The steering's pretty tight. It's turning there and there, so we're good. Does feel like it's got a lower gear in it, but let's just check. Yeah, that's neutral. And then drive. Kick down's hooked up. But this thing's no drag king, because it's not a powerhouse. Slowly increasing in speed. Now, it was saying we were going about 50 already, so. Manual brakes. And they're fine. I mean, you get into them hard, you'll definitely stop. Just to show you there. I kind of want to say that the gas gauge is working, because it looked like it came up a little bit when I hit that brake hard, but it may just be really low. So we're going to stop up here, get $20 premium fuel. I'll try to run that 91 and up in all the cars that come through Maple Motors. It doesn't matter if it's a 4-cylinder, I'll still put it in there. Pretty quiet going down the road. Watching out for people behind me. Making sure they're paying attention. I've avoided enough wrecks by watching my rear view mirror to know I don't want to be rear-ended. I did get rear-ended one time on the interstate. I was going 70 myself, and somebody hit me from behind going 120. People always ask if I ever got in wrecks or anything. That's it. That's the only one. That was crazy. I had a Harley Davidson truck. It was one of the 2000-ish model Fords. Spun me around, my tire buckled in. Went for a ride, that's for sure. Now guys, I'm gonna check the gas gauge out. Gas tank behind the seat looks fairly clean, looks fairly new. And the cap's right here to fill it up. So $20, 5.5 gallons. I'll be right back. All right. So we got 93 octane in this truck here. Almost 5.5 gallons. Now the gauge should move. If it doesn't move, then we know it doesn't work. But at least I know for sure that I have fuel. Give it a little gas. She flooded out a little bit. Now I'll tell you what, I don't think the gauge works, but let's drive a little bit, see if it moves. All right, let's walk this ride. Anything I find, you'll know about it. Looking for chips, scratches, rust, and dents. Coming around the front end, a little hazy on the grill. Looking around on the chrome bumper at the bottom, in good shape. Great tires, up and over. Fenders look pretty good. down your lower portion. Got a little water dripping, but other than that, it's just from where it's been raining, and I got to wipe it off. A little bit hazy on the trim, but ding here. Vacuum midsection. A little bit of pitting on the handle. Missing an antenna. Front windshield. Pretty good. Same with the mirror. Oh, that wind is a little bit cold. You got old seals around the vent window, and you can see that it's missing the chrome. Down in your jams. Back window on this one looks pretty good. A little bit of paint runs going on the bed. See if I can get it to pop up. Kind of see that there? It was very subtle. But I'm here to pick out the details, so I'll show it. Dings around the tail light. Rear bumper looks decent. A crack in your tail light. Little scuffs on the tailgate there. Get around in the bed. Bed itself is wet, but again, that was from the rain. There's something up there in the paint. Huh, I don't know what that is. Coming up with the tailgate. Down the side. Up and over the fender well. Paint runs, a little bit of drip edge. Clear coat run. Little chip. Vacuum midsection. Spot up top there. Light cracks in the seal around the gas cap. A little bit of pitting on the door handle. little cracking around the vent window. Marks here. All right, let's check out the interior. We'll get her started up. Listen to that motor. Door panel, handle's a little faded there. Jams look nice and clean. Seal, a little glue needs to be glued back on it. There's some here. Seat on this one looks great. Can't look behind it, but it's got a gas tank back here. Carpet looks wonderful. I love the brown carpet. A little hazy on the dash there. The visor could be better. They always separate on the edge. You can't even tilt this one down. It's all right. They'll start up pretty easy. Let's listen to that motor. Come on. There we are. A little bit of a noise from that pulley there on the power steering. Power steering is definitely whining a little bit. And we'll check, make sure that it's got fluid. I haven't done the test drive yet, so I'm getting ready to take off down the road, but I'll go ahead and check that right after the video, and I'll let you know in the intro. Down with the hood. Guys, be sure to check us out, maplemotors.com. Financing is available, shipping is available. And of course, maplemotors.com is the source of information. That's exactly where you need to be. Because all the platforms, we just load the videos up to tell you all the flaws. Be sure to give us a call, 615-822-4444, and I'll see you in the next video.